Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Sissy here, and today I'm going to show you how to make eggs curry, and I will serve the eggs curry together with mixed vegetables and boiled rice. So stay with me. As you can see here, I have water and I want to put my eggs. So in order the eggs not to break while you are boiling, you need to add salt in your water. So I have added salt already, and then I'll place my eggs because I want to boil my eggs first before I make the curry itself. So for egg curry, you need to boil the eggs first. So there we go. My eggs will be boiling, and then I'll make with mixed vegetables. As you can see, French beans, carrots and squash, and we have also red cabbage. Stay tuned with me and I'll show you until the last process. So guys, I'll be cutting my onions. I'll do preparation, and then we'll start cooking our egg curry, and I will make with the vegetables. So I'll cut my onions. My onion, this is my ginger. So guys, I'll put my onions here. In my pot. Then it's time to cut the tomatoes. So I'm ready for this. Is the stick for the parsley. I normally add it with the onions to give a nice taste, and also the smells is good. And then the leaves, I'll use it later. So guys, now I'll show you how I'm going to cook. So guys, I'll switch on my cooker. Then I'll put my pot, and I'll add the oil. I'll add the oil. Normally I measure my oil with a cup. So 2 cups enough. Then we'll wait for the onion to brown or to cook. So my onion is cooking slowly. So meanwhile guys, I'll add I have my ginger here, I have my parsley, I have my tomatoes. So I'll put together and then I'll let it cook, and then I'll add my vegetables. So from here is where I add the spices. So as usual, I normally use this one, mix spices, very nice. So I'll use such, I'll put, and then I'll add my usual Royco cubes. If you have green chili, you can add if you want. If you like more spicy food, you can add green chilies. It's really smelling nice. The mixed vegetables smells very well, very nicely. So I'll mix. So you can see now the spices are showing. The color has turned to brown. So I'll leave it at least my tomatoes to be cooked. So guys, now my tomatoes are ready, as you can see. And one thing, I forgot to add salt. So I'll add my salt. Have you ever cooked your meal and then you discover later you didn't put salt? Sometimes it happens. Now, as you can see, the gravy looks thick because of the tomatoes. So this is how I want it. Then I'll add my vegetables. As I showed you before. I love French beans, so I'll add my French beans. I'll let it cook. The round ones, these are squash, if you know what is squash. So I mix until blended together and the taste is okay now. Then I'll cover it and I'll let it cook. So I'm going to cover my dish and let it cook. So guys, meanwhile, you remember I boiled my eggs, so I will be peeling my eggs. I'll be peeling my eggs, so when my vegetables are done, I boiled my eggs earlier and I left the eggs to cool down. So it will be much easier for me to when I'm peeling. So I'll be peeling all of them. So this one is broken, has broke. My egg broke while I'm boiling. Guys, I can smell my vegetables. They're smelling so nice. So I just let my vegetables to cook, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. You can try such a meal. Maybe you have never tried such a meal, especially Kenyans. You only know eating eggs only at breakfast, or maybe we eat eggs with ugali, or maybe eggs as omelette. But I have another way I can show you guys, especially if you're a Kenyan. There are so many ways you can make your eggs, boiled eggs. We have eggs curry. You can make eggs only and put spices, add spices for your own, as much spices you want. And also the one I'm making now is egg curry with mixed vegetables. I'll mix my boiled eggs with mixed vegetables, and I'll show you how I will do it. It's very nice, especially when you serve with rice. And another thing, if you cannot afford to buy meat every day, remember eggs also has proteins like beef. So if you don't want to buy beef every day, you can make boiled eggs as your meal, and you can have it with bread, actually when you have fresh bread, or you can have it with boiled rice. It's really very nice. So I'll check my vegetables, guys. So my vegetables are well cooked now. You can see they are cooked. So what I'll do, guys, because my vegetables are cooked now, I'll add my boiled eggs. I'll add a little bit of salt. So my vegetables are well cooked. So now I'll add my eggs, my boiled eggs. So I have my eggs here. I'll take slowly and add one by one. You can put as much eggs you want according to the people you're serving. And then I'll add water to make it to gravy because I need soup. Be careful for the eggs. Although I had boiled earlier, you have to be careful. Although they will not break because I boiled them like hard-boiled eggs. So I think the soup is enough. I'll check the salt, the spices if they are okay. Yes, the spices, the salt, everything is blended well. So now I'll let my vegetables to boil and they will be ready. So meanwhile, I'll be taking a cup of tea. I'm taking a cup of tea. So meanwhile, I'll be drinking my tea while waiting the vegetables to cook. Later, I'll boil my rice. Wow guys, so my vegetables seems to be ready. So don't let it like cook so much, because when you overcook also the eggs might break. Remember, I had boiled my eggs. This is how it looks like. It's eggs curry mixed with vegetables. It has spices. Wow, it's really nice. So the last step, remember I had cut my coriander, my parsley, dania in Swahili. So I'll add it the last minute. So to make it colorful, it will look green because it has a lot of vegetables. So this is how it will look like. So as I told you, my meal is ready to serve. And see, it really smells so nice. So now I'll serve, and you can eat with bread or rice, as I said earlier. So I'll serve in a bowl. So this is how you should serve it. You can serve in a bowl. And this is how it's look like when you serve it. So you can serve like this, or you can eat with bread. I'll show you guys. So my meal is ready. I have bread here, guys. Bread. So you can eat with bread, or you can eat without bread. Let me taste first. Guys, the taste is really good. The spices have tasted well, and you're good to go. I have a piece of bread. I can dip it as a soup. Very nice, guys. Really very nice. So if you don't have time to make rice, or to make paratha, or to make if you don't have time to boil rice or to make paratha, you can have it with fresh bread, brown bread or white bread. I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I want to say thank you for everybody who is coming back. For my family who are in India, USA, and France, thank you for supporting me. Please share, subscribe, and like. Share with your family. I believe you're going to love the recipe and try it at home. Easy and simple. Thank you so much. Bye.